So you've registered on airpool, and I'm now going to take you through the steps on how to go about placing your first order. You log into your airpool account and you go to Get Quote. If your supplier has not given you the HS codes, you can just leave this section as no. However, then your quote will only include the freight charges. If they have, you can click yes, and it will also include your estimated duties and taxes. You have the option to also include extended product coverage if you wish to. You then add your package details. If you have multiple boxes and they all have different weights and dimensions, you can go and add all the different boxes in this section. You then add your product details and your HS code. The weight is the weight per individual item. The quantity is how many of those items are in your box. And the cost is the cost per individual item. Currency will always be in USD. If the section over here is green, it means all your information between your products and your packages match. If it is red, however, it means you just need to toggle and get them to match. If it's red, it will not allow you to proceed, but if it's green, you can go and you can calculate your shipping. We have a feature that allows you to check your inspected landed costs, which is quite a nifty tool. And then you can just get an overview of what your expected landing costs are for each item. If you're happy with the quote, you can go and continue with your order. It quickly gives you an overview of the information you've put in thus far. You can just do a quick check, and if you're happy, you can go next. It then asks you to put in your supplier details. Once you've added a supplier once, it'll add them to your address book, and you can just select from the drop-down. When you're happy, you can go next. It then asks you when your supplier is expecting to deliver the boxes to our warehouse, and you can just select from the calendar. If you have the tracking number and tracking link from your supplier, you can add that in here too if you'd like. It is then compulsory to upload a commercial invoice and a packing list. These are needed to complete the export clearance. It will then automatically email out the air labels to your supplier, which they then need to upload or attach to the boxes before sending it through to our warehouse. You can go next, and it will ask you for your final delivery address. And again, if you've added something once, you can just select it from the drop-down. When you're happy, you go next. It then gives you a quick overview of all the information you've inputted, and as well as the quote. And if you're happy, you can go and place order. This is now your confirmation that your order has been placed, and at this section over here, you can download the air labels. And this is what your supplier needs to attach to the boxes prior to sending to our warehouse. And there you go. That's how you place your first order.